Hello and welcome back to the TV Show Club, the club where we just talk about TV shows that we've been recently watching, enjoy, and let me know what you've been watching in the comments. If you've seen the episodes of Secret Invasion that I'm going to be talking about, let me know in the comments what you thought about them. I'm just going to go out and say it, Secret Invasion is going to be in my top 3, if not top 2, just behind Loki, Marvel shows that they have done. Week after week, this show has just got me gripped. Episodes 3 and 4 of Secret Invasion have just developed and improved in every single way, and I've just loved it. Episode 3 with Gravik just being an absolute menace. I mean, the scene in the restaurant where Talos stands up to him and then every single person in that restaurant is a Skrull. That is going to go down in history as one of my favourite shots and scenes in Marvel. And then the fact that Talos is just bad-mannered up to just jab him anyway. The goriness and gruesomeness of him pulling out the knife of his hand, just that whole scene had me gripped. The plotting and the secrecy and how the Skrulls are just like pretending to be the Russians and they're trying to cause war. We've never had any Marvel project feel like this and feel like the odds are just completely stacked so highly against the good guys, and I am just genuinely all here for it. I loved it, and I did not expect the twist at the end of Gravik shooting her. However, we're going to be talking about episode 4 where she took the super serum thing and actually didn't die, which I'm actually really happy to see because I thought Emilia Clarke was doing a great job. I wanted to see more from her character, and so now we get to see it. But I called it this whole time. I knew that Rhodes was being just really sus. It was giving Skrull vibes the entire time. I knew it. I called it. And to see that being paid off, and like, it's so obvious now watching him, you're like, well, how did we not see this? But I did see it. I saw it straight away. This is obviously the main epic like action battle fight scene that we've got so far in Secret Invasion in episode 4, and wow, no massive CGI monsters, no overpowered villains or heroes, just people on the ground gunfighting, governments v governments, Skrulls in the mix. You don't know who to trust. I mean, that twist at the end where you think that the soldier's helping up Talos and it turns out to be Gravik, that was crazy. And also, I feel like I really swept past the thing of Gravik using Groot's ability of like what? That just whole battle sequence just was done so brilliantly. There was no CGI complaints, it all looked brilliant. The explosions and just the cars flipping and the brutality of it, it was just, oh my god. I think Samuel Jackson's doing an absolutely stellar job in every single way with this. His acting is just brilliant in this, and so is the actor of Gravik. I'm not sure of his name, but he is absolutely stellar. I really hope we get to see more of Gravik and he doesn't sort of die at the end of this season. I hope they maybe keep him in prison and keep him for another series or another thing, because I love the character. I absolutely love the actor of him, and he's just doing an absolutely stellar job. The concept of Secret Invasions is just absolutely blowing me away. I love it. The secrecy, the vibe of this show is perfect, and not enough people are talking about it. Normally with Marvel shows, I go on TikTok after and see loads of clips and people talking about it, and with Secret Invasion, I'm not getting like any of that, and it makes me really sad because this show deserves so much more love. I think this show is for Marvel what Andor was for Star Wars. Absolute peak writing, peak CGI, peak cinematography, peak acting. The whole thing's brilliant, and yet because it's not got that superhero appeal, people aren't giving it the love that it absolutely deserves, and this absolutely deserves it. As I said before, while Loki will still probably go down as my favourite Marvel TV series so far, this is just coming in close second and could potentially take the top spot by the end of it. I don't know. Let me know what you've been thinking of Secret Invasions, if you've been enjoying it, and yeah, I'll see you next week for episode 5 of Secret Invasion.